Also, Comuna 13 has the second largest mass grave in Latin America. The first is in Chile, and the second one's exactly right here. In 2002, right here, was actually the center of that operation. 3 days and 2 nights, leaving more than 2,000 people dead and disappearances as well. We never thought that everything would get back to normal, but nowadays with art, we just want to provide opportunities to new generations, right? So also, Comuna 13 since 2014 approximately has been benefited by the tourism. After the inauguration of the escalators, employment opportunities will be the new things for this district. Things that we're now living and we're happy of.
In Comuna 13 right now, and in Medellin, and here's some of the fabulous graffiti that decorates the neighborhood.
We have an approximate of approximately, of $10 million invested in this project. The idea of making these escalators here was firstly to construct or build the viaduct. The viaduct is the street that starts up there, and this takes you all the way up to the rise point. The idea of that is just to let the people have more access to those escalators. So that's why this main street was paved and built, to let the people use, in fact, the escalator. It's amazing to see this, because if you guys think, the project might have been thought for tourism, but it was not for that. It was for a social reason, to benefit 20,000 families in the country. Then, the 6 levels, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, actually would enable the Comuna 13 to have that access that we were looking for from, I would say, since the early 2000s. Getting back on track, this is another real picture taken during the operation of Orion, 16 October 2002. The guy wearing the mask, that's a paramilitary leader. Guys, in Colombia, we got guerrillas and paramilitaries. Paramilitaries are funded by the government, and the guerrillas are left-handed. Both of them illegal forces. The paramilitaries as well, they're funded by the government under the table. So what the government wanted with this operation was, in fact, to let the power of the control of the District 13 to them. More precisely, to the AUC bloc. You've heard of the AUC? AUC bloc, it's the main paramilitary crew that rules usually the southern part of the country, right? And these are actually the real alliance that the government would have with them. After that, between 2002 and 2005, this AUC bloc succeeded in controlling the district for him. That's how the assassination would be still a daily bread for all of us. In regards to the interventions between 2000 and 2002, we registered 11 military operations, right? Orion, Marshall.
Sorry to interrupt, the ELN, or the people that were here, or was FARC too? Or?
We got FARC, ELN, AUC, CSP, only here. But that's another question you should ask. What was the main reason why these rebels were interested in taking this over? Because the hillsides you got see behind, that's the main road to get to the sea. So therefore, most of the drugs and weapons could be easily trafficked from this particular point, because we got the main road connection. So for drug trafficking and weapon trafficking is why all of these illegal forces started to take over. And, well, actually, that's a memorial that we just try and make for the life. So a little kid of only 9 years old was impacted by stray bullet. In the middle of the shooting, the guy was only 9 years. He was playing with all the kids. The guy was the only one that ended up killed. That's why here is actually not only a simple life, but just light of the dreams. Slide of all those innocent lives that went away during the war. And also making tribute to this little kid as well. Usually, like all the tourists love sliding down just to remind your child and all that. So that's such a very important thing from his life.
I'm gonna take a strip down the slide here and try not to kill myself. Hopefully it's not too hot. Probably got burned my butt off. I survived. That was fun actually. Are you guys sure you don't want to do it? No? It's fun. Wow. As I'm seeing more of Comuna 13, I can't believe how developed it is. I mean, I've been in sort of areas like this before, but this is just something else in terms of what they've been able to do to develop the area and make it so vibrant. Absolutely amazing. Oh, and there's the famous escalators that we've been hearing about. The one of only 2 outdoor escalators in communities, and as our guide mentioned earlier, the other one is in Hong Kong. And wow, but what an incredible community they've been able to build here. Just wow. So it's yeah, definitely not what I expected at all. And once again, what amazing views. And once again, exploring more of the Comuna 13 neighborhood here. And once again, these views, oh, that's kind of cool. A little statue up top there that people are using, very Instagrammable. They've definitely designed this place to be one giant Instagram opportunity, and you should definitely make use of all the opportunities to Instagram like crazy here and show off this beautiful neighborhood they've created, and let's celebrate it. We're gonna catch hip hop is really big in Comuna 13, and there's a hip hop school here. We're gonna catch a performance by some of the students. These amazing views. This really, it feels like just one giant party, and I hope, you know, and I think this community has been through a lot, and this just feels like they're just celebrating, you know, the brighter future they have now compared to what they had even probably, like, you know, because I think even like 10 years ago, they probably couldn't have imagined that it would be what it is now. So I'm about to try these mango popsicles. Oh, they're salty. Oh, these are the salty. These are the salty mango things. I was expecting it to be sweet, but I had remembered that there's a salted mango, and I say popsicle because popsicle. So a nice, refreshing treat on a hot day. And it's basically it's like a solid chunk of mango. This is my first ride down the escalator here in Comuna 13, or in Comuna 16. I'll figure it out. I'm not sure how I suddenly forgot what number of Comuna I'm in, but yeah. And these escalators here have changed just this community forever. It's made everything so much more accessible. And so it's definitely an amazing investment that they did to build these escalators. As you can see, it's really busy here, especially since I'm here on a Saturday, on a weekend. So definitely a really popular spot with the tourists, regardless of when. But on the weekend, even more popular. So just get ready for the crowds, and make sure you get a hat. Put on lots of sunscreen because it's really hot, and the sun here in Medellin is no joke. On top of just being close to the equator, we're also at altitude as well. So you're definitely not as protected from the sun. So make sure you slather on that sunscreen and all the sun protection stuff you can get.
Connection we must have with the nature itself. Right in between is Pachamama, and also the hummingbirds represent the Colombian biodiversity. Colombia is a very particular country because actually it's very rich in its biodiversity, nature, and mostly hummingbirds as well. The mushroom represents the transition that this Comuna have between death and life. Before we were considered one of the roughest area here in the city, and nowadays we're one of the most touristy and visited.
There's the colorful staircase back there that a lot of people will take photos on. I just did as well, so you can get a chance to take a photo there, go for it. When you're walking through the streets of Comuna 13 here, make sure that you watch out for motorcycles. A lot of the locals get around on motorcycles, and so they're constantly sort of flying around, and these roads may seem narrow, but you'd be amazed how fast they can actually drive down them. About to pick up a new follower! Yeah, at least now you know how to find me.
Traveler, how are you again?
Travel, eat, drink.
Travel, eat, drink.
So,
Yeah, there's me,
yeah,
picture, yeah, but
perfect.
there's me there. Travel, eat, drink.
Well, I'm one of your followers.
Yeah,
That first one
travel,
right
eat,
there.
travel, eat, drink.
So,
Lovely.
yeah, message me if you have any questions, and yeah, no worries. All right. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
La orden bienvenido.
Famous as well because different artists like Johan and top reggaeton artists recorded different music videos in here. That's why this soccer court is very amazing and famous.
Yeah, this is a main congregating area for the community here, this hill court, and a lot of artists have filmed their music videos here as well, so kind of cool. But unfortunately, in this area also has seen a lot of death, and I think people used to be executed here as well, so it's unfortunate, but at least now it's something much more beautiful, so I'm glad they've transformed it. Something horrible, something beautiful.
And I want to know for you guys, how was the experience?
Oh, it was enlightening.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Vibrant.
It's like
Yeah.
something. It's like nothing I've seen in
Yeah.
Colombia yet, and I've seen a lot of things.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have expected like all the energy in the city, like just how oh my god, like how much they've managed to develop it, and you know, get everything, you know, turn, like I said, what used to be just not a great situation into something so beautiful and vibrant and amazing. So no, kudos. And I mean, something like this takes so many people to do, so usually it never happens, but the fact that everyone could get together and
In a short amount of time.
yeah, and cooperate and get this going is absolutely amazing.
For all this transformation, we basically take like no more than 10 years. I will still transform it.
Yeah.
Right? And that's a very important thing to know.
Thank you so much, Johan. To my 5 viewers or whoever it is, if you guys coming down for a tour, find Johan. He's amazing, especially
you.
anyone that's English
Can I
speaking.
give my Instagram?
Yeah, no, tell us how to find you.
So, hello guys, how are you doing? Hope you guys have enjoyed so much this tour. My name is Johan Giraldo. You guys can find me on Instagram, Juan.Giraldo-Vanegas. That's my Instagram. Or my trip advisor, who is Johan Giraldo. You can find me on there. And I hope you guys can come here and have such a great vibes. As King just said, the vibes here are unique. And for me, we're gonna be glad to be your tour guide here in the District 13.
Awesome. All right, so like and subscribe. Travel, eat, drink. If you enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll chat with you soon.